Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. This is the Game Sage here, bringing you my first ever video to this channel. And this is just an introductory video. We're not going to be doing anything today. It's just more of an overview of who I am and the type of content I'm going to be bringing into this channel. So, as for me, I've been into game development since I was about 12, 13 years old. I went to college. I got my degree in computer science because that was my career path. I always wanted to get into game development, so computer science seemed like the most obvious thing to pursue. But unfortunately, even though I got my computer science degree and I do have a full-time job now in computer science, I never really got to pursue my dream of game development. I've used other game development tools in the past, such as RPG Maker and C# and Java, and just a bunch of other programs out there for programming. But again, never really pursued it. It's always been on and off, and was never able to focus on my career or just my dream, really. So what was my dream? My dream was to create a video game that everybody can love and enjoy, and just release it to the public and just be well known for it and just really happy at what I do. So I've been doing a lot of research lately, and I came across this really neat program called GameMaker Studio. Now, GameMaker Studio has been around for ages, from my understanding, but I really didn't find out about it until about 3 months ago. So yes, I am still really new at it, learning a lot about it. But overall, I just like what it is and how easy this program is, or how easy they made it to actually create a game. So that's what this whole channel is going to be focused on for the most part. Game development and GameMaker Studio tutorials. Now, what kind of tutorials am I going to be bringing to you? I've decided, because my favorite genre in video games has always been platform style games, 2D platformers. So I'm going to bring you a 2D platform tutorial series. Now, I know there's others that already exist and all that, so I'm definitely going to do my best to put a little twist on the way I do things. A lot of the beginning tutorials are going to be similar to stuff that exists out there, but then I'm going to kind of go elsewhere with it. But anyways, so to download this piece of software, you're going to want to go to yoyogames.com. I know it sounds like a completely crazy or ridiculous link, but actually a really nice looking website. So once you go there, go to download, which I'm on right now, and then just hit download GameMaker Studio. And this will allow you to download the free version of it, which is what I'm going to be using to start with my tutorials. Now, the only difference between the free version, and let me go to the GameMaker tab here. The only difference between the standard/free version and the professional, well, there's two major differences. First of all, the compilers. The professional version, it comes with the Windows desktop export compiler, or whatever they call it, IDE. And what that means is that with the professional version, you're able to sell games and export it to Windows and whatnot. So it's just really a package deal that allows you to sell your game, essentially. Free version has everything that the professional and the master have, minus the resources. Now, this says unlimited resources. I haven't tested this myself, but from my understanding, the free version is limited to only creating, I think, a certain amount of what's called objects and sprites in your game, and I'll get into those in future tutorials. So, well, the next tutorial. So don't even worry about all the terminology right now. But the free version is limited, but it's good enough for starting and for what I want to show you here. So, anyways, once you download GameMaker, you're gonna have to install it, obviously. Now I'm just going to run what I have. And now when you install, it's going to go through all the prompts, and eventually, after updating and doing what you got to do, it's going to bring up a window that looks like this. Pretty standard. welcome, open, new, import. What's cool about GameMaker Studio is that they actually give you built-in tutorials, which is pretty neat little thing. But I'm not going to advertise that because that's the whole purpose of this channel. I'm going to create my own tutorials to teach you guys. Alright, so I'm not going to spend too much more time on this video. Again, just an introductory video. But what I will do is just quickly show you the interface, the GameMaker Studio interface. So I'm going to quickly create a project called Platformer Tutorial 1, just to kind of show you guys. Alright. And once you create it, it's going to bring up a window that kind of looks like this. Now, I know this probably at first glance looks unappealing and kind of blah. Trust me when I say they've improved it a lot more than what it was years ago. At least this is what I've heard and what I've seen in videos. But it looks pretty blah. Most of what we're going to be working with in these tutorials, or pretty much everything we're going to be working with, is this the left side here with all these tabs, sprites, sounds, backgrounds, paths, on and on and on. So I will be explaining some of this in the next tutorial, and we'll be creating our first little game. So just wanted to leave you off on this note. This has been my first video, just introducing everything. And in our first tutorial, next video, we'll be creating our first game and just showing you where we'll be going with this channel. So that is all for today. I hope you guys, I hope I've made my welcome, and I will see you guys for our first platformer tutorial. My first platformer tutorial. So I will see you guys later. Have a great day. All that good jazz. Goodbye.